Hello, BCS teachers, principals, and staff members. Welcome to my updates and best practices for April 9, 2020. Great to be with you today. I hope that you and your family are healthy and doing well during this time. During this time of crisis that's just unprecedented in our history, I think it's particularly important for us to pause and reflect on what we can be thankful for. Thankfulness is the theme of this week's updates, and so I wanted to take a minute and share with you that I'm thankful for my family and our good health. I'm also thankful for our BCS teachers, principals, staff members, students, and families. Everybody that makes up the BCS school community. I'm thankful to all of you. You know, uh, Jennifer Moore, I've asked some of our staff to tell me what they're thankful for, and they're sharing out as well. Jennifer Moore is thankful for all of our people who have stopped at nothing to ensure that our students are fed, supported, and given opportunities to learn. David Merle says, I'm thankful for an unwavering attitude of we can do this among Team BCS during the most unprecedented time in our history. Judy Coppinger says, I'm grateful for being a part of a team that never questions the can't, but says, how can we accomplish the goal? Karen Helton, our terrific supervisor of food and nutrition that's serving many, many meals, her and her nutrition staff, we're particularly thankful for them. She says, I am thankful for faith, health, and our BCS family that continues to take care of our students, feeding bodies and fueling minds. Danny McPherson says, I'm thankful for all the love, care, and service shown to our BCS community. It gives us hope. Paula King says, I'm thankful for the sense of normalcy and hope BCS educators are creating for their students by staying connected via phone, text, videos, and other virtual means. Moving to some best practices this week, and this is on a terrific best practice on the front page of the Daily Times this morning, a matter of fact, April 9. Ryan Craig, teacher at William Blount High School, he and his students have been working on some really neat things for the hospital. Ryan has some friends at Blount Memorial, and they reached out to him and asked him about this, or were talking to them about having to wear a mask all day and how uncomfortable this is because it rubs their ears raw. So he took this problem, a real world problem, says, how can we make this better? He took this back to his students. One of his students found a potential answer on Facebook, and then the students designed this ear saver and 3D printed it for our local hospital here. And so then Ryan took the design and started printing different sizes for our hospital. And guess what? It's been shared out with them, and it's just been a big hit over there. Now, there's some things that now Ryan's going to take back to his class and say, we need to adapt this and make this more accessible over a larger group of practitioners at the hospital. So we're really proud of Ryan and his students. That is solving a real world problem there. So appreciate their efforts. Prospect Elementary School's Frankie O'Fallon, a guidance counselor there, from what I hear, a real rock star counselor. He's created his own guidance webpage for his students that even though we're separated physically, Frankie is trying to create a way that they can still stay connected, and he wants to serve his students and help them with their emotional needs through this experience. Another great practice is our Eagleton Elementary School's third grade team made up of Leah Spencer, Kim Jenkins, Haley Stuckey, and Jennifer Gideon. They asked their students to write what they missed about school, and the responses reinforced the critical role schools play in the lives of our students every single day. Wow, some great things that the students wrote there, a great practice, and thank you, third grade team from Eagleton Elementary School. Another best practice is what Amanda Clark is doing. Amanda is a Heritage High School English teacher. She also teaches at the Everett School of Innovation, and she is very accustomed and very fluent at working in a virtual classroom. And she has done just some amazing things to stay connected with her students and helping them to continue their learning at a really high level. And so I welcome you to contact her and learn from her. She's got a lot of great best practices going there. Thank you, Amanda Clark, for what you're doing. You know, we're always focused on relationships. Even now, more than ever, we should be focused on building our relationships with our students and their families and each other. And, you know, our BCS misses our students and can't wait to see them back in our schools. And judging from some of the quotes below, our students miss us as well. I think that's true. I'm hearing that a lot. And we appreciate all the positive messages. Here's one positive message that was shared is, "Good morning, Mrs. Brewer. I cannot wait until we can come back to school. I miss you all and I miss the school and I can't wait until we can come to school. I love school. I hope you're okay from the COVID-19 and be strong." Wow, what an inspiring and encouraging message from one of our students there. And what a great message from the faculty at Friendsville Elementary School that have done a collage of pictures here, spelling out a message for their students and letting them know that they care about them and that they miss them as well. I'm seeing examples of that all over the school system, and you can see here another example, William Blount High School, and they've got their students in here spelling out a message as well, and they miss their school as well, and we miss them. You know, it's time for, speaking of relationships, it's time for us to turn and spin the wheel for some swag and recognize the best practices that we've got. And on the wheel, we've got a lot of those folks that were selected this week for best practices across our district. Next week, we'll have some more. We also put our assistant principals on there. You may know that this week is National Assistant Principal Appreciation Week. So we want to say a big heartfelt appreciation to our assistant principals that quite often are misunderstood or underappreciated many times. So we want to say thank you for all that they do to support the learning and support teachers and staff in our schools each and every day. And so what I'm going to do to save some time is I'm going to have Amanda do the spinning of the wheel, and so those folks will get selected, and we'll notify you by email if you're one of our winners. I know we've got some really neat and creative prizes. We've got some gift cards in here too that hopefully will brighten your day. So again, thank you to all those folks this week. Turning back to our theme this week, Stan Burnett shared, "I'm proud of what BCS is doing to support our students and their families during these times. As many of you, I have been in several virtual meetings with colleagues across the state. We are not getting frustrated as we, here at BCS, are maximizing our efforts to provide uncompromising service to our students. We are increasing our services daily while many of our sister systems are backing off as this pandemic grows. Thank you for all of what you are doing." And so that's Stan. Thank you, Stan, for that. I'm going to close now, and I just want to again say thank you for all of our BCS school community. Thank you for what you're doing here on behalf of our students. I know you're working incredibly hard, teachers, principals, staff members, everybody has a role, and I understand that you are working really, really hard at trying to make this distance learning plan work. And I appreciate all your efforts, and I know that our students and their families do as well. I just remind you to be flexible, be reassuring, and when in doubt, ask for help. We will get through this together. You know, we're going to conquer this, we're going to overcome this, and we're going to be even better because of this experience together. I want to ask you to pause, reflect, and think about the things you're thankful for, and use the hashtag BCS is thankful, and share out why you are thankful to be a part of the BCS, or some of the things that you're thankful for as you reflect. Folks, you're doing a terrific job. Continue to be the calm in the storm for our families. We're going to get through this. We're going to be even better as a result. Thank you.